Welcome on board and thank you for joining me on our flight today. Our flight today is part of a series of flights to all 50 states in the United States of America. Please do subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to be notified of new content. Let me know how you like this video by clicking the like button and leaving comments. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Washington ground, comply with ME Alpha 320. Could you please send a ground power unit?
Comply with me, Alpha 320. Ground power unit is on the road.
Washington ground, comply with ME Alpha 320. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Comply with me, Alpha 320. The jetway is going to be connected.
Cabin crew. We are happy to get going now, so as soon as you are ready, you can start letting the passengers on board.
Ok. No problème.
Washington Airport Information Uniform 11000 Zulu. Wind 061 at 20. Visibility 6. Sky condition, few clouds at 600 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 11,700 feet. Temperature, -1. Dew point, 10. QNH tree, 0.32. ILS runway, 1 in use. Landing and departing, runway 1. VSR, aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have uniform.
We are ready to go in the flight deck. Once everyone is on board, please close the doors, thank you.
We are almost done. We will let you know as soon as everyone is on board.
Washington ground, come fly with ME Alpha 320 ready to copy IFR clearance to Montgomery.
Come fly with me, Alpha 320 is cleared to Montgomery Airport as filed. Take off runway 1 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.905 squawk 7033.
Come fly with ME Alpha 320 cleared to Montgomery Airport as filed. Take off runway 1 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 118.905 squawk 7033.
Come fly with me, Alpha 320 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.7 when ready to taxi.
Washington ground, come fly with ME Alpha 320. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Captain, passengers on board and all doors closed.
Merci, thank you. Cabin crew. Please arm doors. And cross-check. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. From the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. On behalf of the first officer, I would like to welcome you on board. We are not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be up in the air shortly. Here is today's flight information. Departure airport is Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport and planned departure runway is 01. Scheduled departure time is 1200 Zulu or 700 local time. Altitude of 36,000 feet. The impact of the wind on the aircraft is 92 knots of headwind. Takeoff weight for today is 88% of the maximum takeoff weight. Expected landing weight is 96% of the maximum landing weight. Our fuel on board is 8,600 kg. Please remain seated with your seat belt fastened. We will be departing shortly. Thank you.
Washington ground, come fly with ME Alpha 320 requesting pushback tuck to steer the aircraft to the left.
Come fly with me, Alpha 320. Your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Washington ground, come fly with ME Alpha 320 requesting the end of pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come fly with me,
on
Alpha
behalf of the
320
crew, we
request
would
to
like
end
to
pushback
welcome you on
received.
board. We ask that you please direct your attention to the front as we demonstrate the safety feature of this aircraft. Now make sure your seat belt is fastened. There are 6 emergency exits on the aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-door exit in the front of the aircraft, 4 window exit over the wings, and 2-door exit in the rear of the aircraft.
Washington ground, come fly with ME Alpha 320 with uniform ready to taxi IFR.
Come fly with me, Alpha 320, taxi to and hold short of runway 1 using taxiway Kilo Bravo Alpha cross runway 4 Echo. Contact tower on 134.35 when ready.
Cabin crew, please take your seat for takeoff. Thank you.
Washington Tower, come fly with me Alpha 320 ready for IFR departure runway 1.
Come fly with me, Alpha 320, cleared for takeoff runway 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway 1, come fly with me Alpha 320.
One hundred. Positive rat. Gears up.
Come fly with me, Alpha 320, contact Potomac departure on 118.905.
Going to 118.905, come fly with me Alpha 320. Potomac departure, come fly with me Alpha 320 is at 1,300 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Come fly with me, Alpha 320, Potomac departure, continue as planned. QNH 30.32. Come fly with me, Alpha 320, climb and maintain flight level 180.
Climb and maintain flight level 180, come fly with me Alpha 320.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You are free to move about the cabin. Please keep your seatbelt fastened at all times when seated, in case of unexpected turbulence.
Come fly with me Alpha
Thank you.
320, contact Washington Center on 120.65. 120.65 for come fly with me Alpha 320. Washington Center, come fly with me Alpha 320 is climbing through 12,900 feet for flight level 180.
Come fly with me, Alpha 320, Washington Center, continue to Charlie Sierra November as planned. QNH 30.32. Fly with me Alpha 320, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, come fly with me Alpha 320. Going to 120.65, lab quest 825.
me Alpha Tree 20, climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Come fly with me Alpha Tree 20.
Come fly with me
Ladies and
Alpha Tree
gentlemen,
20, contact Washington
we are
Center
about
on
to start our service of beverages.
121.675.
There are a variety of choices. Soft drink,
121.675
Juice,
for come fly with me
water,
Alpha Tree 20.
and of course, tea and coffee.
Washington
We will be
Center,
coming
come
through the
fly
cabin
with
shortly.
Alpha Tree 20,
Please keep
flight
the
level
IP.
tree 60.
Thank you.
Come fly with me Alpha Tree 20, Washington
Ladies
Center.
and
Continue to
gentlemen,
Mike Oscar Lima as planned.
We are about to serve food. There are a variety of choices. Appetizer, salad, hot meal, cold meal, and snacks. We will be coming through the cabin shortly. Please keep the aisle clear. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. We have just reached our cruise altitude. We expect to arrive on time as scheduled. Please make sure the aisle is clear of any item for the cabin crew. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Come fly with me Alpha Tree 20, descend and maintain flight level 240. Descend and maintain flight level 240. Come fly with me Alpha Tree 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. You may have noticed we have begun our descent. We are not anticipating any delay at the moment, so we will have you on the ground on time. Please assist the cabin crew by tidying up around you and handing them any litter as they come around. It would be most appreciated. Please note that the aircraft toilet will shortly be out of use. Thank you.
We are about to reach our destination. Here are some facts about the state. Alabama is a state in the deep south region of the southern United States, bordered by Tennessee to the north, Georgia to the east, Florida and the Gulf of Mexico to the south, and Mississippi to the west. Amongst the 50 states, Alabama is ranked 30th by total area, 28th by land area, and 23rd by water area. It is the 24th most populous state. Alabama entered the Union on the 14th of December 1819 as the 22nd state. The European American naming of the Alabama River and state was derived from the Alabama people, a Muscogene-speaking tribe whose members lived just below the confluence of the Coosa and Tallapoosa rivers on the upper reaches of the river. In the Alabama language, the plural word for a person of Alabama lineage is Albamaha. Some scholars suggest the word Alabama comes from the Choctaw alba, meaning plants or weeds, and amo, meaning to cut, to trim, or to gather. The meaning may have been clearers of the thicket or herb gatherers, referring to clearing land for cultivation or collecting medicinal plants. An 1842 article in the Jacksonville Republican proposed it meant here we rest. Experts in the Muscogene languages have not found any evidence to support such a translation. Alabama is nicknamed the Yellowhammer State, after the state bird. Other nicknames are the Heart of Dixie and the Cotton State. The capital is Montgomery. The largest city by population is Birmingham. The largest city by land area is Huntsville. The oldest city is Mobile, founded by French colonists in 1702 as the capital of French Louisiana. Greater Birmingham is Alabama's largest urban economy, its most populous urban area, and its economic center. The state's geography is diverse, with the north dominated by the mountainous Tennessee Valley and the south by Mobile Bay, a historically significant port. Politically, as part of the Deep South, Alabama is now a predominantly conservative state, and it is known for its Southern culture. Today, American football, particularly at the college level at schools like the University of Alabama, is a major part of the state's culture. Originally home to many native tribes, present-day Alabama was a Spanish territory beginning in the 16th century until the French acquired it in the early 18th century. After the American Revolution, Spain retained possession of Mobile as part of Spanish West Florida until 1819. During the antebellum period, Alabama was a major cotton producer and widely used African American slaves on its plantations. In 1861, the state seceded from the United States to become part of the Confederate States of America, with Montgomery acting as its first capital, and rejoined the Union in 1868.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the
Comply with me,
seatbelt
Alpha
sign.
320 descend
Please
and
fasten
maintain
your
flight level
seatbelt and
180.
remain seated. Thank you.
Descend and maintain flight level 180. Comply with me, Alpha 320.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we will be encountering some rough weather shortly. Therefore, the seatbelt sign has been turned on. We will do our best to keep any disturbance to a minimum. For your safety, please make sure you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Thank you.
From the American Civil War until World War II, Alabama, like many states in the southern U.S., suffered economic hardship, in part because of its continued dependence on agriculture. Similar to other former slave states, Alabamian legislators employed Jim Crow laws to disenfranchise and otherwise discriminate against African Americans. From the end of the Reconstruction era up until at least the 1970s. Despite the growth of major industries and urban centers, white rural interests dominated the state legislature from 1901 to the
Comply with me, Alpha
1960s.
320 descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Comply with me, Alpha 320.
Comply with me, Alpha 320. You are 53 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 3,100 feet. Expect RNAV runway 10 approach via head-up transition. Clear to head-up.
Descend Descend and maintain 3,100 feet. Expect RNAV runway 10 approach via head-up transition cleared to head-up. Come fly with ME Alpha 320.
Delta 9 or 25, you are 101 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 approach via PRMA in transition. Clear to PRMAN. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 28 approach via Pearman transition. Clear to Pearman Delta 9 or 25.
During this time, urban interests and African Americans were markedly underrepresented. Highly profile events such as the Selma to Montgomery March made the state a major focal point of the civil rights movement in the 1950s and 1960s.
Come fly with ME Alpha 320 with like RNAV runway 28 approach vectors to final.
Come fly with ME Alpha 320, you are 35 miles north. Descend and maintain 2,600 feet. Expect vectors RNAV runway 28 approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be landing shortly. Stow your tray table and Danny Belonger. Adjust your seat to the full upright position and fasten your seat belt. Please turn off all large electronic devices until after landing. Thank you.
Following World War II, Alabama grew as the state's economy changed from one primarily based on agriculture to one with diversified interests. The state's economy in the 21st century is based on management, automotive, finance, manufacturing, aerospace, mineral extraction, healthcare, education, retail, and technology. Alabama is famous for its Gulf Coast beaches, cotton, and EWTN TV network. Some famous Alabamians: Mother Angelica, foundress of EWTN; Hank Williams, country singer; Helen Keller, blind author; Willie Mays, baseball player; Jesse Owens, Olympian; Jim Nabors, actor; Lionel Hampton, jazz musician; Joe Louis, boxer; Rosa Parks, civil rights activist; Condoleezza Rice, Secretary of State. That was some fact on our destination. Thank you for listening.
Cabin crew, please take your seat for landing. Thank you.
$500. $400. $300. $200. $100.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
Come fly with me, Alpha Tree 20, turn next taxiway.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened
Come
until
fly
we
with
have
me,
arrived
Alpha
at the
Tree
gate
20,
and the captain has
contact
turned
ground on
off the seatbelt sign.
121.7.
Thank you.
121.7, come fly with me, Alpha Tree 20. Ground, come fly with me, Alpha Tree 20, request taxi to the gate. Come fly with me, Alpha Tree 20, taxi to gate 18 via taxiway Alpha. Taxiing to gate 18 using taxiway Alpha. Come fly with me, Alpha Tree 20. Ground, come fly with me, Alpha Tree 20. Could you please send a ground power unit? Come fly with me, Alpha Tree 20. A ground power unit is on the road.
Cabin crew, please disarm
Ground,
doors
come fly
and
with
cross
me,
check.
Alpha Tree
Thank
20.
you.
Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Cabin crew,
Come fly with
the
me, Alpha
aircraft
Tree
is
20.
secure.
The jetway is going to
Please
be
open
connected.
door for disembarkation when you are ready. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf of myself, the first officer and the cabin crew, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you for flying with US.